Hello everybody, I'm SJM. Welcome back to Skyopolis Evolved. I'm going to take an episode off today because I am just still massively grinding matter balls to try and get ready for Pneumaticraft. But we can go over making the AE2 system and how I'm making matter balls, I guess. This is a re-recording because I did record something, but the recording got corrupted or disappeared or whatever happened to it. I don't know. But so we do miss out on opening all of the quest rewards because I had saved all of those up and decided to fill out this episode with opening them up and going over the rewards with y'all. But I absolutely got shafted. Completely disappointed in what I got out of it. So thankfully you get to miss my genuine reactions to all the garbage that I ended up with. Anyways, let's talk about AE2 and getting the storage system up and going. No, I just want to look at some crafting recipes here. Some crafting recipes, not that. So, to get the system up and going, we need the controller, an ME drive, a crafting terminal, a piece of cable just to put the crafting terminal onto. Along the way, we'll need a charger, and then some storage components and item cell housings. So, and I guess also we'll need, as you see underneath there is a energy converter and an energy storage unit down there as well. So energy acceptor, which converts from FEs into applied energistic units, and then the energy cell, which stores power. And this is out of coal again. So let's get some charcoal in there and going. Also, between episodes, I just set this up to automatically smelt myself charcoal all of the time. So whenever this grows logs, they go through the whitelist in the extractor and get put into the furnace, which has got mini charcoals. And I got a chest full of mini charcoal over here. So that's just keeping my charcoal up and going. Because I did try to get some solar power going, some renewable energy, so that we're not constantly doing this, worrying about running out of power in our system. However, even with 3 of these pulsating tier voltaic modules, it's not enough, and I don't even think it's close to enough. I think we'd need like 8 maybe of these guys just to power a reasonably sized, like not even a reasonable, a minimal size ME or AE2 system, and definitely won't be powering anything once you start adding on things like formation panes or external storages or any of that stuff. So definitely absolutely do not go down the rabbit hole that I did with the solar power from Ender.io, because this is absolutely useless garbage. We did get gated out of getting to the vibrant photovoltaic module. We could make the octadic capacitors and the vibrant alloy ingots, but we could not make the dark fused quartz because the recipe does take amethyst one way or the other, shards or the block. And the only way to make the blocks is with the shards, and the shards are only found in trial chambers or ancient city chests. So completely gated out of even attempting to get that there. So unfortunately, no free power. There still is that leaf generator that we had seen in this section here, the leaf eating generator. So it's just a tier 2 machine frame, some Z-Logic controllers. But we would need, if I'm not mistaken, we could get the shearing upgrade in the cloche. So we just have to replace one of these upgrades with the shearing ones. That way we'd get leaves. And then we could take the leaves and use a formation pane to put it down close to the leaf generating generator. Placing one leaf, I don't know how much, one leaf at a time, I don't know how much that's going to grow. I guess the other thing we could do is it could place saplings. And is there a mechanical user of any sort in here? No, a power infuser, that's no good. Yeah, the only other thing would be how do we grow the sapling? So we would need a... Do we have integrated dynamics? No, we don't even have integrated dynamics in the pack, so we would need a block that could use a sapling grower on the sapling to grow it so that the leaf generator could eat the leaves that grow, and then we'd have to chop down the tree so that we could put down another sapling. I still don't see a world in which any of that work is worth it unless the leaf generating generator produces enough energy out of one leaf using the aforementioned formation pane to keep up with the energy that even a simple AE system produces, and I just don't see that it working like that. I guess we could... Yeah, there's no way to tell how much power one leaf gives us out of it. Unfortunate. At any rate, let's talk about the matter condenser. So, originally my thought was we've got a good amount of cobblestone coming in because we've been running this for quite a while, and this is very, very, very slow. And obviously when we need 256 items for every matter ball that we want to make, this 1200 here goes away really, really quick. Like, this barely makes us less than six matter balls with what we've got in here, and this is like a couple of hours worth of idling. So that is an absolute like D tier method for getting stuff for the matter condenser. Definitely do not suggest it. The next one that I saw was, now that we can get some compressed iron, we could make the liquid hopper from Pneumaticraft. It's been a while since I used this guy, so I forgot exactly how it worked. But you can't just put a water source here and it will pull into it. In case you don't know, you can put the liquid hopper sideways as well as normal ways, but you see here I put that there. It will not get pulled in to the liquid hopper in any way. There are some, fluid hoppers that work like that. If you have a water source on top of it, it will pull it in, but that does not work. We can obviously pipe or bucket into there, and it will go in and it will start giving us some energy. So we get 7 ticks per bucket that we put into a liquid hopper. But this is F tier. Do not suggest, like, the fluid generators in the same vein as the resource generators do not produce enough at all to get you any decent headway on there. So absolutely, this was for now a waste of resources on the fluid hopper, but at least I tried it. The next idea I had was using some of these leftover pieces that I have here. So I had a whole bunch of these mossy rocks and regular rocks that I know I'll never ever need. So I just started throwing them in there, but all told, that was like 1.5 matter balls worth of resources that I had sitting there. And then, I had like it was getting close to 2,000 copper and 1,500 tin. built up in here as well. And I started putting some of it in, and then it occurred to me, well, 2 of these pieces make 1 ingot, but also 1 ingot makes 9 nuggets. And if you put an ingot in here, it will give you 1 stored energy. But if you put 1 nugget in there, it still gives you 1 energy. So it's definitely a waste to put these pieces in here that you can melt into ingots and whatnot, and do it that way. So, you know, eventually I just took all my tin and copper, melted it down into the ingot form, then broke it down into the nuggets. I'm definitely not doing it with the iron, but with the copper and the tin, I definitely did. And we got ourselves, like, how much compressed iron am I up to now? It would be over a stack if I didn't make the hopper. But I think I want to have at least 2 stacks before we start getting into Pneumaticraft, so we've got a long way to go yet. So that is definitely, as far as I know, the only A tier way we have of making matter balls. Definitely nothing in the S tier. And then the last one was growing saplings. So using a sapling grower, chopping down the tree, turning all of those logs into sticks, and then feeding all those sticks into the matter condenser. That's roughly a B tier, maybe a B plus for now. You can get a good amount of matter balls out of it that way, but it's all completely manual, so you can't do anything else while that's going on. Whereas at least with the, you know, copper, tin, I guess I could make some gold. Got some gold I should probably process. I'm over here thinking about it. We'll need it eventually. And maybe I can use some in the matter. Maybe, maybe not. I don't think I'll use much of it in there. And then, of course, there was a whole bunch of coal ore pieces building up, but coal ore pieces only give you 9 or 8 mini coals per 2 pieces, because 2 pieces make you 1 piece of coal, and then you can break that 1 piece of coal into 8 mini coals, whereas you get 9 out of an ingot of these guys here. And then, of course, definitely do not use your lapis or your redstone for any of that. Those are used heavily in production of other things. So you use a lot of lapis making Certus quartz, redstone's used all over the place. So definitely not worth wasting it making matter balls in there. So with all of the quest rewards I got a couple of like extra foods here that we can eat to help increase our hearts through the Spice of Life mod. I did get duplicates of some of these foods, or foods that I had already eaten, so I was disappointed that way. We got a couple of loot bags, which didn't have anything super nice in it. Some tool bags, which the only thing interesting I got out of it was this amethyst battle axe. Which, looking at it, there is the... it's made out of amethyst, but we can't break it down. There is nothing to break it into pieces of amethyst at all. So there's no way to get to that extra solar panel, even with that reward. And then, you know, it's got a really decent durability, but that's about it. Otherwise, the stats are exactly the same as a stone axe, except for the durability. It's got more attack speed, I guess. I guess that's a thing. But still, nothing too special. And then in all of my artifact, these are the tools that I got from my tool bag rewards, like nether quartz items. I was totally unimpressed with all of that. That's just garbage I don't need. Like, sure, it might be nice to have to use for a little bit, but after a while it's gone anyways. Like, nothing super special there. What mod do the artifacts come from? Relics. So the relics I got duplicates, 2 wool mittens. Wool mittens. The ability, collecting snow using right mouse button. There's no snow in the skyblock. Not in the biome I'm in anyways. If I went up high, really, really high, during rain, we might get some snow. So this is completely useless, and I got 2 of them. Ice skates. Skyblock. Not in a cold biome. There's no water to freeze anyways. Completely useless. Maybe at some point, if I ever want to make an ice highway, if I can make ice and make an ice highway, ice skates would come in handy. They just give us decently improved move speed on ice. Increases movement speed while on ice. Aqua Walker. Another completely useless relic. Holy cow, did I ever get shafted on all of my relic boxes. Like, even the things that I got that are slightly useful are still mostly useless. I'm still absolutely flabbergasted that I didn't get anything that's even remotely useful. This infinite ham is actually the nicest thing that we've gotten so far, except that, you know, we're still kind of looking to fill out our different food types and get more hearts from the Spice of Life mod, so maybe later this will be worth it, but this is just kind of like a infinite steak type of item, where every 20 seconds you can eat it 6 times for 2 hunger each. For each bite, right? So 12 hunger points every 20 seconds. And once we level it up, it gets other abilities too, which I don't know what they are because I've never actually gotten that high with this guy. So, oh, I forgot to check this tab here. So yeah, we can gain some experience. Just keep this in our inventory and we'll gain experience on it every once in a while, I guess. Maybe we'll be able to level it up eventually. But like, you know. Oh, we can't look at the abilities over here, but there are some useful things. That would be nice, like a midnight robe. Leather belt. I did get the springy boot, which is kind of useful. This I forgot about in all of my ranting. I did get a springy boot. So basically it allows you to bounce when falling from a great height. So I'm in my flight block here, so we'll just go over here. And eventually our fight will be disabled and we fall. We don't take any damage there. And then we get 1 point of experience on our springy boot every time we fall. The other thing that would be kind of handy, as we saw in the last episode, is if I fell out of the world this way, I will take a decent little chunk of damage. But it's not an instant death like it was before. And I think I got 2 points of experience when I did the testing on it from falling out of the world there. So take it for what you will. It's something, I guess. Better than a kick in the teeth, I guess. Like all of the other relics were. Absolute, utter, I can't believe I got shafted so hard. Like double wool mittens ice skates and aqua walkers. Like, please. At any rate, that is my utter disappointment at the relics that I got anyways. Also didn't get any nice pieces of armor. Got a couple of armor bags. I got I did get enchanted golden boots, which have a little bit of extra armor. They're still golden boots, I guess, which means they'll have horrible durability. So definitely not anything interesting. And I got a gold chest plate as well. So the only good thing about the golden chest plate is the fact that we can use it in the casting thing to get our ingots back out of it. So we get 8 ingots back out of the chest plate if we melted a fully no durability lost golden chest plate. And I did get a couple of this Arius pieces as well. 2 leggings and 2 shirts, which is basically this is nether based materials, but it's it's not really that special. Maybe it's got like a little extra attack damage on each piece, but we can't break them down into anything. And how we make it is with these nether reinforced ingots, which is just nether materials. So we don't have access to that just yet, but we'll be getting it soon enough anyways. Like if we look in the quest line, I think nether materials probably come from this, or maybe from the actually additions stuff. I totally forget where we get it. I think it's from actually additions, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And I always have to check on my charcoal, make sure that I've got some in there so I have access to my system. Gripey grumble. Yes. It is definitely a sad SJ day today. So that's why this is going to be, hopefully, the worst episode I produce for this entire series. We'll get into good stuff later. I just got to wait for some more resources to pile up so that I can cook them down, make some nuggets, get some more matter balls so that we can get through Pneumaticraft without too much waiting around for extra resources, getting the matter balls and whatnot. But if you know a better way to get matter balls, post it in the comments so other people do not have to go through the pain and suffering that I have. And I wish you better luck with your artifacts than me. But until then, I appreciate you for checking out the episode, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!